There's nothing like watching some RWBY and talking about it after a long day of work. Because my God, it's just been a busy day. I hate the holidays sometimes. I really do. But RWBY is here to cheer me up. But even that itself was kind of depressing, but in a good way. So let's just talk about it. Okay, imagine you put your faith into somebody. You know everything around you is crumbling. You feel like you're screwed, but you invest your faith and your time and even your life into someone who talks like they have it all, like they know what they're doing, only to find out for them to tell you they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what's going to go where or what's going to happen. And you feel like you just wasted everything that you just freaking put with this person. That's exactly how RWBY and freaking Crow and them feel. Like, hey man, we went on an adventure, we went to your school because we want to become hunters and huntresses, but only to find out all of it is for nothing. And once again, it goes back to Salem's theme song, the senior armies one and all, banish them to watch them fall. It's how everything Ozpin has been doing has been in vain. Everything. Because think about it, the guy's been reincarnating over and over again after that shocking revelation. And because of that, people thought he had some plan, he had something to do, but at the end of the day, he's just been stalling. And it really sucks. And I've noticed something that RWBY has been doing lately with his characters. How it'll take a character where you see someone in high regard, or someone that's really cool, and then later on you get to know the real them, and then you find out they're kind of a loser. You know, they don't have it all, and they don't have it what's going on whatsoever. Think about it. Adam, a perfect example. Thanks to the trailer in Volume 3 and all the hype, Adam was seen to be this very dangerous and powerful foe who was highly skilled and trained, and we thought Team RWBY had to train their butts off in order just to beat this guy. But in a day, he was just this very spiteful, very temper tantrum kind of child. In a day, he would get angry when he get what he want, and he was so obsessed with Blake that he put his feelings for Blake over the entire white thing, and because of that, things went south. Then let's go with Hazel. I thought Hazel was a cool character who had this very cool, complex reason of joining Salem, but his ended up being a very petty reason of joining Salem and being angry at Ozpin. But then again, he found out the truth that they're all dying in vain. So I guess that's one reason why he joined Salem, because he felt like his sister probably died in vain. But still, you thought it was something more, but no. So he got extremely angry because of that. And now we have Ozpin, the guy altogether, the guy who we all thought who had the plan. We all believed this guy was the man of the plan. And he wasn't. He had so many secrets because that's what most cool leaders do. They hide all these secrets and stuff like that, and we get to discover them more and more. But no, we found out that Ozpin, despite him being a very heroic hero of legend from the first time humanity has reigned, after that, he kind of fell. He wasn't as noble as he was before anymore because he felt like what he was doing is in vain. He knows he can't beat Salem, but all he's been doing is just installing for time after all these years. God knows, since the beginning of the restart of humanity, of this guy's been stalling. He doesn't know what to do, and it is kind of hard when you don't know how to beat someone who is unbeatable, you know? But the fact that you let everyone on, just think about it, he led so many people out there to war throughout the generations, giving people powers, curses, all that stuff, only for them to die, for them to betray him, and all the other stuff, just to find out that he was lying to them, or hiding the truth, better to put it. And because of that, even Crow freaking sucker punched his ass, because Crow had it even worse. Think about it, this whole entire time, Crow always had Ozpin's back. Even from episode 2, when Blake and Weiss and them were about to go on the attack against Crow, Crow was still on Ozpin's side. He's always been on Ozpin's side. Hell, he even used the cane to fly around. In a way, Crow to me was like Wolverine with Professor X, in a way. How loyal he was to this guy, because this guy gave him a purpose, a reason to live. Because with Logan from X-Men, he felt like he was wandering the world, not knowing who he is and what he's meant to do, and people was always dying around him until he joined the X-Men, and because of that, he always followed Professor X around, even to the day he died. Same way with Crow. Crow followed Ozpin around because no one else wanted him because of his curse. You know, people around him would die or bad things would happen. So he found someone like that, and because of that, he freaking found a purpose, a sense of something that's close to happiness. Because we all know he's not on good terms when it comes to his sister Raven. So I guess in a way, Ozpin was like another person to him that was kind of like family or a mentor, or sort of say. So because of that, I can see why Crow is upset. I really do, and it really sucks to see a guy like him who's been through on near-death experiences and just getting in countless of battles and going on the darkest places of Remnant for the sake of Ozpin, only to find out all he's been doing is in vain. So, poor Crow. Now let's get on Salem's side, man. Salem's side. You don't wanna when something goes bad at the workplace, no one wants to tell the boss what happened. Even when the boss knows, no one wants to say nothing. It's awkward. People don't want to say shit. And Tyrion is that one person who had nothing to do with what went wrong. So he's laughing at everybody like, you going to get it. You in trouble. You about to get fired, motherfucker. No, Tyrion is totally that kind of person. I have seen that person at the workplace a lot before. Where they were just, no one likes them, but they did their work well. But when someone was about to screw up, they would take the time out of their day to mock them. Like, haha, you about to screw up, you're gonna get fired and shit. Like, shut up, Tyrion. But despite all that, Salem was a little composed. She was angry. She flipped that table over, for God's sakes, man. And Hazel was the man. You know, he's the dude that would stand up and say, you know what, this is my fault. I take the full blame and everything like that, because he was in charge of monitoring the White Fang and Adam, making sure that they do their part when it came to attacking that place, but they failed. And he did let his temper get the better of him when he fought Ozpin, so that is true as well. So of course a guy like him wouldn't want to see someone like Emerald or Mercury to take the blame. But the fact that Emerald herself said it was Cinder's fault. And it's like in the military. Despite how much you screw up, it is your commander the person who's in charge of you, who takes full responsibility. Despite what happened, it happened under their authority. Because of that, whoever's in charge of you is the one that's meant to take full responsibility if they're still alive. And it could be sometimes some situations if they're dead, but that depends. It's a very big depend. So since that Cinder is still alive, Salem knows that. She says, yeah, it's Cinder's fault. So instead of killing Cinder, because she still needs Cinder, because she has the Fallen Maiden's power, let's just let her wobble away in her defeat, have herself isolated, and redeem herself. So instead of just killing her off, like most villains would do, she says better to keep using her until she's no longer useless. Because, yeah, people will screw up here and there, but you're going to need them if they're useful. Like, it happens. But, then again, it depends how much they keep screwing up. I think this is technically Cinder's first time screwing up. Despite what happened to her during the ending of Volume 3, where she got messed up by RWBY, she still succeeded in her plan. So this is technically Cinder's first time screwing up, as we have known. So of course this is her second chance to redeem herself. And I don't know if Salem gives out thirds, but yeah. God, man. Like I said, no action or anything like that happened, but the tension. This is the aftermath of everything. This is finally that this is on both sides, both good and evil, are feeling it right now. Especially when Salem hears Ozpin's name, man. She just screams, man. Destroys all the windows, and you can see how freaked out Emerald was on her face. She was freaked out, man. Like, damn, this bitch is mad. But yes, like I said, it's always good to see RWBY. Remember how late it is at night? It's already dark out. Can you believe it? It was like 5 o'clock. It's already this dark out for me. Like that's crazy, man. It's crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are enjoying RWBY right now. Yes, it's good with the dialogue and the settings and how things are going, but only can we fully tell whether or not it redeems itself from Volume 5. And I know some of you do said you like Volume 5, and hey, all the more power to you. Praise to you, man. I envy you that you like Volume 5 better than I did, because that's just me, man. That's just me. No hate to you. So anyway, that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, rate, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notified. Madcrown out. Have a good one.